Oh, it's not somebody's birthday?
No, 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 no,
No?
no. We just ate.
Oh. Usually when there's a cake, there's somebody's birthday, right?
Huh?
Usually when there is a cake,
Oh,
because it's somebody's having a birthday.
yeah.
So not today.
Not today.
Oh, okay. Okay. So do you guys speak English? Are you classmates?
A little.
Yes?
No,
Classmates?
no, we
No,
no, we're not classmates.
not classmates.
We are not classmates.
Boyfriend?
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
Her boyfriend.
Oh, you're a boyfriend. You don't have a boyfriend.
Yes, I don't have.
Why not?
How?
Be-
太优秀了。No boy likes me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, don't say that. Here is the easiest place in the world to get a boyfriend. Look around, everybody's single, everybody's the same age as you, and lots of boys here. Easy to get a boyfriend. Do you want to have a boyfriend? Do you want to have a boyfriend?
No.
No, why not?
No, I think just one is okay.
You are cute. You are pretty. Everybody wants to be your boyfriend. You can ask many boys here. They will want to be your boyfriend. I can help you
No, no, no.
to find a boyfriend very easy.
No, 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 no. I don't want to have a boyfriend.
No, not with me. I can help you with anyone that you like here.
No,
No,
no, no, no.
really?
Yeah.
You know, it's much easier for the girl to get a boyfriend than the other way around. For him, it's much more difficult.
Why?
Okay, I can explain to you. This has to do what you're looking for. For example, if I ask you the girls, what's the most important thing for you to find in a partner? So how would you answer this question? What's the most important thing for you as a girl to find in a boy? So how do you answer? For example, if a girl wants to get married, he looks for a partner and the partner has to have something. What's the most important thing that she's looking for?
Maybe the boy.
You can help. So for example, what are the girls looking for in a boy? The most common answer that I get is, for example, a girl is looking for financial stability. They don't want to marry someone who has no job, no university degree. They want somebody who has a financial stability to provide for the family, right?
And his family is very important.
Yeah, but for example, right now, for example, he doesn't have a job.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have a university degree yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a house. He doesn't have a car. So he has no value. But if you ask the same question for a boy, what is he looking for? What do you think he's answering? The man, what would you think the boys will be answering?
If a girl is beautiful.
Exactly. He's not looking for financial stability in a girl.
No.
He's looking for cute, pretty girls.
Yeah.
And right now, for example, at 20 years of age, you are pretty cute and young. But guess what? And the time goes by, you're getting older, your value is going to decrease.
Yeah.
And as he getting older, his value is going to increase because he's going to finish university, he's going to get a job, he's going to be more valuable.
Yeah.
So right now it's easier for you to get a boyfriend than for him to get a girlfriend, because right now he has no value.
Yeah.
You are the most value right now.
Yeah.
But as the time goes by, you're getting down and he's getting up.
Yeah.
So right now it's easy for the girls.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you.
So that's why I'm telling you it's so easy right now. If you want to get a boyfriend, it's very easy.
Yes, I think it's very easy, but I think I have my life and
Yes, but you're gonna, for example, it's gonna be harder
Yeah.
later when you finish university. It's gonna be much
yeah,
harder.
After I finish my
Yes, 10 years from now, for example, right now you're 20, right?
yeah.
So when you're 30, it's gonna be much harder.
Yes. After I work, I must think for this thing. But now I want
No,
study hard.
just make friends. Right now, for example, I come here to eat in the canteen, right? I have to eat every day, and I make a new friend every day. Right? I'm not losing my
I
time.
know I have a WeChat.
Yes, I'm not losing my time. I come here every day. I have to come here to eat. So you should do the same thing. Every day with somebody different, make a new friend. You never know, right? Maybe you're gonna eat with the boy. Oh, we like each other. Right?
Yeah.
So you have my WeChat.
Yeah, I have a
Oh,
WeChat.
we have met before. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, we'll go.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Can I sit there? Okay. Right there. Is somebody here? Huh? Like here? They leave me alone. I was sitting with somebody there. They finish and they leave me alone, so I came here.
Oh, okay.
So I like to make new friends while I'm eating. So is your friend here? Who is your friend?
Yes.
Who is she? She's somewhere?
Buy food.
Oh, he's buying food. Are you going to buy food too?
Oh, yes.
So, what is your major? What are you studying?
Design.
Clothing design? Fashion design?
Yes. Oh.
No? No. Clothing? No clothing design. Okay. Building design? Architecture, like a building design?
We from.我去拿饭。
She left me. Can I sit there? Can I sit there? Sit there. Did you see what happened?
Huh?
Did you see what happened there?
No.
I sit with the student because I always like to make friends, right? And she was shy. She asked somebody else to get the juice and she went away. She was so shy.
Study.
No, she's gonna eat somewhere else. She just don't wanna eat with me.
Shy. She is shy. Shy.
Yes, she's shy. Yes.
Oh.
Why? Why
Huh?
people are so shy? I just want to make friends. That's why I come to eat in here in the canteen because I always want to eat with the student, talk, have a friend. And many people they're so
a bit shy.
yeah. A lot of
shy.
people are so shy.
No.
Are you shy?
No.
No.
Dù cũng vậy được, giờ sao với hát đâu được, ông mà thấy rất xe, rất hay nhiều. Cô bây giờ
So do you guys study English?
yeah,
Yeah. Do you have English classes?
no.
No?
I'm a senior.
Senior, but you do study English. Okay. What is your major? Senior of what?
Senior.
But what is your major?
Major accountant.
Accountant. Do you like accountant?
No.
No, you don't like it. So why you're studying accountant if you don't like it?
No study.
No, you don't know. Sorry, you. My question is why are you studying something that you don't like?
A bit like.
Oh, you like a bit. Oh, okay.
But not much.
Not too much. Are you studying accounting too?
Yeah.
Oh, classmates.
Hurry up, eat.
Huh?
Hurry up, eat.
Sorry, say it again.
Hurry up, eat.
Say slowly.
Eat.
I'm eating. Yes, I'm eating. Did
A bit cool.
no, it's hot. It's good.
Có cái cảm giác là phải sợ.
So what are you going to do after graduation?
Study.
No, after graduation? When you finish school, you graduate. Now you're going to do what?
I prepare postgraduate exam.
Oh, you're gonna keep studying.
Yeah.
Master degree, like a
10
post graduation.
10 o'clock. Go term, full term.
Well, okay. So keep studying. Oh, okay. Hey, a lot of students they tell me the same answer as you. They tell me, well, I'm gonna keep studying. After I graduate, I'm gonna keep studying. So why is that?
No understanding.
So why do you wanna keep studying? Why don't you go and find a job?
Yeah.
So why keep studying?
Either. Where,
Huh?
not study.
You don't understand what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, no problem. All right, I'm finished. I'm gonna go. Bye bye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Cincão, 5.
3，请解锁手机，碰一下支付。
谢谢。
解锁手机，收款成功，下支付员。
我操！因为他说吃的还真不行，我也不信的。现在已经是所有了，现在错过了，确实要。感冒好吗？
wet. Hello. Oh,
You're still eating
hello.
ice cream.
Hmm?
You're still eating ice cream.
Yes. So what was happening there? It has nothing to do with the English Quarter, right?
No, it's not English corner.
Yeah.
Like an activity, like volunteers.
Oh, okay.
Some of people will give their blood for free
Oh, okay.
to the hospital, you know.
Like a blood donation?
Yes.
Are they collecting blood here?
In the day, yes.
They usually come with a bus, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah.
go inside of the bus, they
Yeah.
take your blood
But
inside of the bus.
sometimes it's like, sometimes the bus is taking the people who came here for physical security, you know.
Okay.
Physical check. Physical check.
Do you get any benefit for donating blood? No? Nothing?
I've never done that.
Mm.
Because I heard that some people give their blood, but when they need blood, the hospital don't give them, you know.
Okay. Usually,
It's like a
for
cheese.
example,
It's like a cheese.
in other countries, I have donated blood everywhere, including here in China.
Yeah, that's very
So
normal.
usually when you donate blood,
Yeah,
and you have a work, they have to give you 1 day off or something like that.
No, they will give you a certification, you know.
Yeah, but for example, when I was in Canada, in my country, if you give donate blood,
Yeah.
so especially if you're working like a physical strength, right? You
Yeah.
cannot be doing physical strength after donating blood. So they have to give you 1 day off.
Holiday.
It's kind of a holiday, yeah.
Okay.
Because for example, especially you're doing physical work, requires strength. You cannot donate blood and do this, right?
No, that's not here.
But my philosophy is like this: it's always better to give than to receive. So while I'm giving, it's okay. I don't want to receive blood. Of course, if this accident happens and you go to the hospital, you need blood. You need blood, right?
Yeah.
But I think they're supposed to have a record on you. You're donating. You're supposed to receive when you need it, right? But I understand what you mean. Yeah. But I don't know how close are they to manufacture artificial blood, because this is very hard to do it. Nobody done that yet. So that's why we still need to donate blood.
You still need money to buy it, you know.
Yeah. So do they, for example, when I donate blood here in China, they let you choose a very big teddy bear
Yeah.
or
Just a Dex.
no, something. They give you something to eat, and now they give you a
Oh,
teddy.
they will give
For
you-
example, usually
They will give you a bottle of yogurt, you know.
but usually the girls chose a teddy bear, and the boys usually choose a bag like a school bag, something like that.
Yeah.
I chose a school bag, so. But also they analyze your blood. They give you the answer. Oh, you have no AIDS. You have this. You have that. You know your type of blood type and everything. So they analyze your blood for several things. So it's a kind of a free test for, because sometimes if you have to go to the hospital and get your blood analyzed, they're gonna charge you, right? So, but if you do this for the blood donation, they analyze you for free.
No, that's not here. That's
No,
not
no, they
happening.
do, because
Yes.
they would not be able to accept your blood without analyzing it. So they have to do anyway. So they just let you know your results.
But you know, they just collecting the blood to the hospital and just give the patients directly, you know.
Yeah,
They
but
don't do any test. They will only ask that.
no,
if
they
you-
they
if you
have to
ta-
do it.
if
For
you-
example,
yeah.
you cannot receive any type of blood. You need to receive the right type of blood. If they give, for example, you are maybe
A, O, A, B, yeah.
Yes. For example, if I'm O, I can give it to
Yeah.
everybody. But if you are A, you cannot receive from B.
They will test for your. They will test your type and
Uh-huh.
some like chemical materials like that.
Yes.
They
For
will
example,
they will ask you if you have taken some medicine recently, like that.
they also test for diseases, like,
Yeah.
for example, if they give blood with AIDS to someone else, they're gonna get AIDS.
Yeah.
So they have to
germs.
test it. They have to test it.
Yeah. But usually
When
they
they
will-
finally
But
invent
usually they will never give you the final certification, the check certification to you, so you never know that.
Okay. I'm not sure, because I remember when I give blood here, I was in Zhejiang,
Zhejiang?
and
Oh,
then they give me a card,
Oh,
and then 1 month later I look for them again when they came back to the university, because they went back after 3 months. They went back again. So I went to them, showed the card, and they have my results in the computer. They show me.
oh.
They let me take a photo of the computer screen with my results.
Okay.
And then I knew already what's my blood type, but I kind of wanted to know the results.
Oh. But many people are healthy, so you are not supposed to.
Yeah,
be
usually
worried about
young
that.
people are healthy. Yeah,
Yeah.
usually. So to come to the university is a good place to get blood for younger people. But if there is no incentive, people will feel like, oh, they, I don't know, the teddy bear is incentive enough. I don't know.
干个1个小时给你算个5、6块钱。刚开始才是加上了，他这还不如去外面。
Sometimes it's not some equal, you know. Do you know black market?
Yes. Did they sell blood in the black
Yeah,
market?
Yeah, yeah.
Who sell? The hospitals?
No,
Huh?
individuals.
Oh.
Because they need money urgently, you know.
You, I don't know if,
When they're in debt, you know.
I don't know if it-
especially in debt.
I don't know if it works the same here as my country. For example, in my country, if you go to, usually the family go about asking people to donate for you. But when you're going to donate, you say, oh, my blood is for this person. She's in hospital.
But you know, the parents' blood type is the same as the child, you know.
Sorry?
The parents'
Uh.
blood type is the same as the child, you know.
Yes, but for example, usually a person maybe need 10 people to donate.
Oh,
Only the
oh,
parents
oh.
would not
Oh,
be
the
enough.
demand-
Usually
the
need more
demand
blood.
is too huge, you know.
Yes, usually
okay.
when a person needs blood, they need, I don't know, 5, 10 people to donate. Especially if they lose a lot of blood. I started donating blood when I was serving the military
Oh,
in Brazil.
in
Because
Brazil,
if you donate blood, you don't need to go to military service the next day. You have one day off. And usually a lot of
I mean-
soldiers, I want a day off.
But if you are a soldier, your duty is to protect your country, right? So I mean that's an obligation. You know?
But they still give you one day off.
Yeah.
So for example, if you donate blood
hu-
today,
that's
you don't
human rights, that's
have
human
you don't
rights.
have to go next day to
that's human rights.
the military facility to do the training.
That's human rights.
But you can only donate
But
every.
that, I mean that's soldiers' obligation. You know?
Not really donating blood, maybe, I don't know.
I mean if you are a soldier,
For example, if you don't want to
yeah.
donate blood, you don't have to.
Oh yeah. That's my opinion.
Okay. Are you guys here for the? Oh, I remember your name now because we met a few times. Remember when I told you that I usually don't remember people, but when I start meeting them more often than just once in a while, Margaret, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
And this is crazy.
Oh, yeah, you did it. Oh, yes. I remember I asked you to do it. Oh, thank you. So nice of you. Thank you. Okay. So only a few people for the English corner, right? So did you like the English corner last time? In the classroom? Because here we can only do talking, right? So what do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't know whether you look the Chinese food game.
Chinese game?
Oh,
What
oh,
game? What game are you talking about?
那个
He means a football game.
Ah, football game?
recently.
Huh?
FIFA.
Oh, FIFA? I'm not following the games right now, so what's going on? Because I know a lot of people asking me about football because I'm from Brazil. They, do you know Neymar? So yes, I know Neymar.
I can impress my
For example, I know China is trying to raise the level of your playing football, right? I know, for example, some universities, they hire people from Brazil to kind of train their soccer players, right?
The coach.
Yes, the coach. For example, I know in Juju when I was there, the coach was a Brazilian person. I don't play football, but usually it's very easy to find somebody who's very good playing football in Brazil, right? So they usually go to Brazil and hire some coach, yeah.
teacher,
Yeah.
have you been eat dinner?
I just finished dinner. I was coming here. I came here finishing my ice cream.
Which food do you eat?
Today I eat rice
Rice.
with egg, tomato eggs. I don't know the name of the other two. Some vegetables, and one has meat. Do you know the yellow sign in the first floor? It's a big one, yellow sign.
之前菜
You pay about 10. You choose the 3 dishes, right? Rice with the 3.
you like eat it?
I like it. This is one of those that I always eat. So I eat there, here in the first floor. I eat rojamo too. Sometimes get a second floor. I have another one. They have a combo chicken. They also have the tomato egg. In the third floor, I get egg noodles. Sometimes I get a burger there too. Burger is not very healthy, right? So I try to avoid not eating burger every day.
I will try.
I never find anyone who didn't like burger, because burger is kind of delicious, everybody likes it, but it's not very healthy to eat every day, right? Especially if you're eating together with a soda like a Coke, or because it's too much sugar in your system, so it's not very healthy.
Boiled water.
Sorry.
Drink more boiled water.
Yeah, but for example, here in China it's very common. You guys drink a lot of hot water, tea, right? I don't like things hot, to be honest. So even in the winter, I drink cold water.
Cold water.
So it's very hard for me to drink hot water. So I usually people offer me. I said, "No, thank you." I said, "Thank you." But I also think that people drink too much soda in Western countries. For example, United States is even crazy, because if you go to a McDonald's, you can buy your cup of soda, like a Coke, and then you can refill a million times for free. So they charge you once, and then you can go there, keep refilling, and drinking without paying, right? So people drink too much, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so and that's why a lot of people are fat. They have diabetes. This has caused a lot of healthy problems.
Just drink pour water.
Yeah, water. Yeah, pure water. Yes.
It's very healthy. It's
Yeah.
healthy.
So do you guys do you follow any diet?
Yeah. No.
Usually young people, they don't care because they're still young. They're very healthy, right? So they don't care. But for example, at my age, you start caring, because if I don't eat well, follow a proper diet, maybe I'm gonna get some healthy problems, right? I was one of those guys who drink a lot of soda. But now I came here in China, I stopped drinking soda. I don't drink anymore. Maybe sometimes once in a week or whatever, if I go to a party and they offer me, and then I accept. I will not be, oh no, I would not be unpolite to the guest. So if I go in such a situation, I do accept. I'm not saying that's bad, it's delicious, right? You get addicted. If you start drinking, you miss every day, I need to drink, right? Because you get addicted. For example, I am addicted to ice cream. So, but I should not eat too much as well, because ice cream, soda, they have too much sugar in it. For example, 2 years ago, I started doing something. Some people find it okay, crazy, but for me it's okay now. I only eat once in a day. Usually dinner. So I came here to the university and I eat enough until I feel satisfied, and I only gonna eat again tomorrow dinner. Because, for example, I am asking you this because I know a lot of girls, they eat just a little because they want to keep fit. They don't want to get fat. So is that any of you? Is there any case of you?
Trying to do, but,
Huh?
but I can't.
Okay.
I love food.
For example, I I'm not a specialist, right? But for example, our body has a system to produce energy, right? So when you eat, they digest the food and send sugar to your blood, and then that's how you get energy, right? So usually after 8 hours, the sugar in your blood finishes, right? So you have no more sugar, and then you start feeling hungry again, and then you go and eat again, so you get more sugar, more energy, right? So in today's world, it's very easy to find food, but like I don't know, 200 years ago wasn't that easy. So your body has two systems to produce energy. One is to burning sugar. So when there's no more sugar in your blood, what do your body does? They start burning fat.
No.
Yes.
Burn your protein.
No, for example, they start burning fat. Fat is kind of a reserve of energy.
They will. Firstly, they will reduce your sugar.
Sugar.
Then protein. Eventually, the fat.
But for example, when there's no more fat, they're gonna start eating yourself like you're eating your muscles.
Yes. Yes.
But if you never let your body like start burning fat using the second system, it is healthy, for example, for the body use those two systems. But nowadays, when you start feeling hungry, you eat again, so you never let your blood goes without sugar. So people never goes to the second system. Do you understand what I meant?
Yeah.
What I mean? So for example, let's say you're buying food and then you put it in the shelf, right? And then when you're hungry, go there, take from the shelf. So this is the fat system. I'm not sure about the protein, but also if I know, for example, if there's no blood, another way that you can produce energy is by burning fat.
Yeah.
For example, let's say now you have no more, for example, you eat, now after 8 hours, you have no more sugar in your blood. So your body has to change the system. So they need to find energy by burning fat or, I don't know, protein. And then, for example, now we're gonna start burning fat. You go to the shelf and use what you have stored, right? The fat is the store of energy in your body, right?
That's how liver works.
But nowadays, people don't use the second system because when they're feeling hungry, they eat. For example, people wake up, they have breakfast, they have lunch, they have like a snack in the afternoon, they have dinner, they have snacks before going to sleep. So there's always sugar in the system. They never go to the second system. So this is not very healthy. So for example, since I started doing this 2 years ago, I'm feeling much more energy. My body does not, for example, if you start doing this, you're gonna feel very hard. So after 8 hours, you want to eat something because your body needs sugar. But as you start doing this, you get used to it. It's not hard anymore. So I feel like I save time because I don't have to eat all day long, and my body shifts to burning fat very easily. I don't even feel hungry anymore when there's no more sugar in my blood system, and I am adapted to this very well. I'm doing for 2 years. I don't even miss lunch anymore. But of course, I am a teacher, right? If I was doing work like this, like physical work, I probably would be hungrier, right? So that would not be wise to do this kind of eating system, this diet, if I was doing physical labor. But I'm adapted very well, so it's kind of interesting. I just, you guys want to talk about something? I don't want to be the only person here speaking and you guys just listening. English Corner is not supposed to be one person speaking and everybody else is listening. We're supposed to be talking to each other, right? Most of you have my WeChat, right?
Yeah.
So I probably, when I make friends with you, I kind of take a picture with you, right? I send you my book, right? Send you the link to my teaching website.
Yeah, yeah.
So today I receive a message from the people that I bought the teaching website license. So I bought this license, lifetime license. So I bought the license. Now I can upload my classes in there, upload my books, right? That's why I'm giving you guys for free, right? So you can go there. But today I receive a message from them. They're changing the policy subscription model. The way I bought it, I don't know, I pay this amount of money, and they're supposed to give me a lifetime deal. I don't have to pay anymore, and I would have
Permanent.
permanent, yes.
Okay.
But now they change it. They say, oh, we cannot maintain the lifetime anymore, so we have to make you become a subscription model.
Permanent VIP.
Now we have to pay monthly. Oh, they say, oh, that's too bad. Now I have to pay monthly, or they're gonna give me some restrictions. For example, if you go to the website, I probably have 10 courses there. But now if I want to stay on the lifetime, if I don't want to pay subscription, I can only have 3 courses. So what am I going to do? I kind of deleting all the courses because I'm not going to pay subscription. And I start deleting the courses. So some of you are going to see, if you're watching my courses, you're going to see when you go back there, maybe next week, oh, where's the courses? So I'm kind of erasing them. I'm sorry. I don't know, because I will not be paying subscription. But it's not, I feel like it's not fair, because when I bought it, they promised something. Now they decided not to deliver anymore. But in the other hand, if a company don't have income coming in, they will bankrupt, right? If they bankrupt, if they go out of business, I will lose my website anyway. So I had one idea, so I don't know if it was gonna work or not, because they said you can have 3 courses, but inside of a course I can have unlimited posts or unlimited video, right? So maybe I will put all my courses inside one course. This is gonna be all cheating. Oh, you don't want to pay subscription, you're gonna condense all your courses in one course. So for example, right now, one course with several sections. So what I might be doing is each course has a section, right? Has many sections. Each section will become a new course. For example, section 1 will be one book, section 2 will be mathematics, section 3 will be human resources, section 4 will be, I don't know, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna make one big course, and every section will be different courses, instead of just like right now in the website. So I start several business while I'm here in China. One of them was the teaching website. I start publishing books in Amazon and also find other platforms. But beginning this year, Amazon also cut me. They you violate our agreement, some guideline terms. We're gonna shut down your account. So they closed down my account. So a lot of my business are being shut down. So bad. But yeah. Do you guys have a side hustle? A lot of people, they have their main job and they do something else to make money. For example, I know some students, they're doing their university degree, but sometimes on the weekend they kind of a tutor, I don't know, high school student, or they work on the weekends to make a side money. Do you guys do this? Is that a good thing?
I don't do that. It's kind of good.
Because it's nice, right? You gain experience, right? So, for example, university, when you finishing the university, usually they ask you to do an internship. Internship is kind of a working, just to acquire experience, right? So, for example, I have a lot of free time. My teaching schedule is not very big, so usually I have a 16 or 20 hours a week, right? So I have another 20 hours that I can do something like that's why I start on doing online businesses, because here in China I cannot find another job. I sign a contract with university, and the contract says you cannot work anywhere else. You can only work for us here in the university. So I cannot go outside with my free time. I want to teach a private school. No, I cannot. So if I do this and they catch me, they break my contract and send me back to Brazil. But online is okay, right? So I'm doing from home. If I have to come here and teach, no problem. So online is okay.
Do you feel cold in general?
Feel cold? I like cold. I love cold. I'm waiting to snow.
Oh,
Do you like snow?
right. Yeah.
So last year, not last year, this year, right, in January, we have a kind of a 1 day. Your guys are here in January,
Probably.
or did you start university in the middle of the year? Because, for example,
January, I think.
okay, do you remember when did it snow here?
Yeah, heavy snow.
One day snow, right? So, but snow a lot. So a lot of students wants to come here to play, right? To make a snowman. And then I came here and I invited students. Oh, let's do a snow fight. Do you participate in a snow fight? Right? So we play snow, but there's so many students kind of playing the snow. This is kind of become in short time. There's no more clean snow to make a snow fight. So we went to do you know the road there? There's those bushels, right? Those here, right? So the snow was here on top of it, right? And then, for example, there's a road there, street, right? So there's a street on that side, a street on this side, and there's those bushels, right? So I said, okay, we got a team of I don't know, 10 students. Okay, 5 goes in the other side and 5 in this side, and we have those bushes in the middle, right? So we get the snow, and we 2 teams against each other. It's so fun. And I was wearing this. I tried to record our snow fight. So if you go to my website, there's a blog post, snow fight. In the snow fight, you can click the link and watch our fighting with snow in the Yuku.
Okay.
So fun. So I wanna have a snow this year again. Huh? Yes. So we don't have snow in Brazil. So when I got to see snow for the first time I was in the United States, and I fall in love with the snow. But of course, you have to have gloves, right? You have to be wearing clothes, otherwise you're gonna freeze, right? And that's when you freeze is not fun. But if you are well protected, it's fun.
Do you play Uno?
Huh?
Uno.
All the time.
Okay.
You probably saw some posts.
Yeah, I saw
You,
those.
not you, but sometimes I bring in the canteen. So after eating, if I sit with a few students, do you wanna play? And then we play, you know.
Do you have some idea to decline our fight, Professor?
If I have what?
减体重咋说？减肥
Lose weight.
Lose weight.
lose weight.
If I have a way to lose weight,
Right.
well, exercising is a good way. For example, what I'm doing is kind of helping me to I'm not losing weight, but I'm also trying not to gain weight, right? So by eating once in a day. But I don't know if guys should do this because you're younger. I don't know, right? So in my age, it's kind of a way of me controlling trying to control my weight. but I don't recommend it for you guys because you're still very young. You need energy. But of course, for example, if you have a sedentary life, like not exercising, that's not very healthy, right? So, for example, this is a beautiful campus. I see a few students running around the block here, right? Sometimes I go walking around the block. I don't usually run, but I have seen students running just for exercising. And exercising is good.
Since I running 4 kilograms, but no, my knee have some hurt.
Yes, you have to be careful. Yes, you should. Have you guys walked inside of the green area there?
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
Just okay.
Right now is very muddy, right? Because it's raining. It's very muddy, but it's
Do
it's
like
okay.
rainy days.
Huh?
Do like rainy days.
To stay home, yes.
Okay.
So to sleep is good. Raining is good to sleep.
Yeah.
It's good to stay in bed. Right, cold and rainy, you stay in bed is good. Huh? So last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, some students are telling me that they're going to I don't know the name of the city close by here by bike.
Kaifeng.
Kaifeng, yes, Kaifeng.
Oh yeah. But the school didn't allow us to.
The school didn't allow, right? Why is dangerous?
Yeah. They think it's dangerous and there are too much people.
Okay, everybody wants to go,
Yeah.
so they.
There's traffic.
Oh, okay.
Traffic jam.
Is it because there is no specific line for bikes? Because if you have to go, for example, by the side of the street, it's not very safe, right? But for example, some cities, or depends on the region, they have a lane just for bikes, and that will be safer, right?
There's no specific.
Yeah.
It's an avenue.
Okay.
And
You have to be on the side, right? Which is not, and sometimes the side is not very well constructed or not too much space, and this is when it's become dangerous.
yeah. Lots of cars.
Yeah.
By the way, it is also very tired to
It-
back there.
It also very
Tired.
oh tired. For example, to go to Kaifeng is downhill or uphill?
Both.
Both. Both. Oh, okay. Because if it's downhill, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
No tired, just ride. Downhill is easy. When I was in Jiujiang, you guys know there's a mountain very famous there, right? Lushan. So I bought this scooter, not electric scooter, like the simplest one, not electric, right? So I carried the scooter with me when I was going up in the mountain. This is a very famous trail they call Hero Trail, Hero Slope Trail or something like that. And then there's a road going down, right? So when you go up in the mountain by the trail, so you're on the top of the mountain. Now to go down is very easy, right? Because it's downhill. So that's why I bought the scooter, because I didn't have to go back walking. I just mount on the scooter and just downhill. And it took me about 2 hours going up in the trail, and about between 2 and 3 hours going down, because the road is kind of very like this in the mountain, right? But also the sideways are very narrow, so you don't want to be with the scooter in the middle of the street, because some car is gonna just show up in the hit you, right? So you have to be in the side of the road, but also you cannot get so much speed, because if there's a bump or anything, you're gonna crash, right? So that's why I was getting downhill very slowly, right? So very easy to stop the scooter if I see any car. So you have to do it in a responsible way. But usually that's what I was doing every Saturday. I went down uphill in the mountain and come down with the scooter. So nice. And that was my last place before coming here. So I missed the mountain. There's no mountain here to walk. Some students tell me, oh, there's some mountain close by, but you need to get a bus, go to the mountain. There, the mountain was beside the university. I didn't have to get a bus or anything. Just go outside of the university, there's a mountain. And then start going into the mountain by walking. So fun.
Will you enjoy the Spring Festival like us?
Yeah, yes.
The Spring Festival.
Spring Festival in February, right? Usually in February. To be honest, my first Spring Festival was the best one. For example, I came to China in May 2018. My first Spring Festival was in 2019, right? So I was in Juzhou, and in December I asked the principal, can I give a lecture for free? I was teaching there, so they, oh, okay, you can teach, because I saw other teachers giving lectures in the university, and then I saw, oh, that's nice. So I went there and volunteered. Can I give a lecture too? And they said, okay. So by the middle of December, they gave me a day, and they tell me to go to the chemistry building. There's a big room there. So the managing director of the building was the head of the chemistry department. He opens the door and he stays in my lecture. So the students came, I give a lecture, and the director, after the lecture, I like your lecture, very nice, your English seems very good. So what are you going to do in January? I said, nothing, I'm going to be a summer, winter vacation, I'm going to stay here, not traveling. And then he proposed to me, oh, would you be interested in teaching my daughter English? And then not only my daughter, but my daughter and her cousins. So he found out 10 students for me to be teaching in January. So I went there every day in the morning, 10 a.m. I meet with the students, we have a nice class, do some activities, play games, talk, speaking in English. After that, the lunchtime, 12, the parents came to pick up their kids. And then we went to have lunch together. For 10 days, we're having fun teaching, having fun, right, teaching English. And then we always having dinner with the parents. Lunch with the parents. And then February is the Spring Festival, right? Yeah. So every family of those kids invite me to spend 1 day with them in the Spring Festival. Yeah. So what happened was, in Monday, one family came pick me up, and we had lunch together. We spent the whole afternoon together, like setting fireworks or playing games or going to the movie theaters, and then we have dinner together, and they brought me back home. Tuesday, another family did the same thing. Wednesday, another family. Thursday, another family. Friday, another family. That was the amazing Spring Festival for me. I really enjoy a lot. And none of this would have happened if I didn't volunteer to give a lecture. Yeah. So I tell my students, volunteering is the nicest thing you can do, because you gain experience, right? Yeah. You get to know people, and many of the opportunities in your life is going to happen because of your volunteer service. So it was amazing that I never had such a spring festival like this one. It was my first in China. This is a really nice experience, by the way. I still am friends with those students that I teach, right? Her daughter and her cousins. From time to time, one of them send me a message, "Teacher, are you still here in China? Are you gonna visit us in Jeju again? Where are you? Things like that.
Very
Huh?
meaningful.
Huh? Yes. Yes. So today I had a interesting experience in the canteen. You probably guys noticed me, right? Eating the canteen. You saw me. I never eat alone. If I am sitting alone, is because someone finished their meal and they went away. That's the only reason I am alone. So today I was eating with I approach a girl and sit with the 3 students, and they're kind of a finish, so they kind of finish and leave. And then I was look at the other look at the side. There's another student there. Can I sit there? And she said yes. And then I sit there. I noticed she didn't speak English well. She was very uncomfortable. And then they have those 2 cups of juice, like a milk drinking there. And she was obviously waiting for her classmate. And I thought she was going to talk to her classmate. And then and then I was there alone, right? And then somebody else came, pick up those 2 glasses of milk, and then they went away. I was looking where he's going, and he gave it to her, and she went away. That means that she was very uncomfortable. She didn't speak English well. She was very shy to come and pick up the very nervous and very shy. Sometimes that happens, and I feel a little bit sad because students like that are missing so much opportunity, right? So they don't speak to anyone. They don't have too many friends. I don't know. Why don't you make more friends, right? I'm not biting anyone, right? Yes, but believe it or not, I was introverted too. When I came here in China, I was eating alone most of the time, and I feel like this is my first year, right? So I kind of feel like China is not very good because I'm not making friends here. And then I read a lot, so I bought this book about making friends, and the book is telling you should take action, not wait for people to approach you, because I was waiting for people to approach me and nobody comes to talk to me. But people usually they feel uncomfortable to take action, so they feel like what if they don't speak English? In my case, right? Because if you don't speak English, I cannot talk to you. So what if they don't want to be my friend? What if I ask to sit there and they said no? So nobody likes to be rejected, right? So maybe that was my excuse for not doing. And then I said, okay, so I have to take responsibility and stop waiting. So I'm gonna start taking action. So there's one day I start going and asking students, can I sit here? And then, to be honest, the first week that I was doing this, I was very awkward. I feel like I feel uncomfortable, but I keep doing, right? So people are saying yes, some people say no, but I keep doing it. And then, after doing for a month or so, that become normal. For example, something that you always do it, you get used to do it, so it becomes easy for you to do it. For example, remember, anytime you start to do something new, you don't know how to do it, you have to learn, right? But the more you do it, it becomes easier. Today is the easiest thing ever to go and sit with someone. I almost cannot go to the canteen and sit alone. It's kind of a natural. It's so easy. I go, I don't even ask anymore. I sit there and then I ask later, can I sit here? But I was already seated down with them, right? So, and I try to push the students to do the same, because you have to overcome boundaries, you have to overcome shyness, otherwise nothing good is going to happen in your life. For example, if I didn't give the lecture on December, I would never get invited to a Spring Festival. Because usually I don't have family here, so vacation time I'll be home alone, right? It's much better when I have friends to go, somebody invites me. So that's Yeah. That's why I come here, the English corner. I don't have to, but I love it because this is how I make friends with the students who actually speak a little bit better English than the average student. Because that's not new for you, right? So you know that not many people speak English. So my better chance of find someone who can speak a little bit better English is here. Yeah. If you don't speak English well, at least you wanted to, right? You want to say something? You're saying something. I interrupted you.
Sometimes I can know me sometimes.
But this is how you start. For example, maybe you did not understand everything, but keep coming, keep paying attention. If you don't understand, teacher, can you say again? Right? So this is how you get better. Yeah,
就是
but
你不懂，然后可以问，然后就是你开始变得更好，much better。
most of the students, they stop coming. When I'm not getting better, they stop coming. That's not the answer. The answer is to keep coming and pay attention, practice more. That's how you get better.
Pay attention.
In more time, I can listen clear. What can I say?
For example, there is an exercise for that. For example, right now I'm speaking, there's no closed captioning. Do you know closed captioning?
What?
So when you're watching something, but also you can read in the bottom of the screen. For example, you're watching a movie, right? They're speaking in English, but also you can read the bottom. This is closed captioning. Yes. For example, right now I'm speaking to you, but there's no closed captioning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I watch movie only on TV. So
But this is the exercise. Find something that you can read and listen at the same time.
listen.
Yeah, for example, there's a lot of books that you can buy a book and also it comes with the audio file. So you play the clip and then you can read. So listening and reading at the same time. This is gonna help you improve listening.
Listening and recite.
Yeah, for example, you need to listen and read at the same time.
边听边看。
For example, there's a lot of books here. You can download books from the internet, right? So you can read and also listen at the same time. So this is how you improve listening. But then my advice is to go a step further. So after listening while reading, you listen one page and then you stop the clip, then go back and read out loud. So now you can practice pronunciation too. So if you do this exercise properly, like listening while reading and then stop and go back and read out loud, you're going to improve listening, you're going to increase vocabulary, and also you're going to improve pronunciation. This is a very good exercise.
Okay. You listening and at the same time recite.
Yes, reading
Reading
while listening.
while listening.
Yes, and then you finish the first page. Then you stop the clip, go back and read out loud.
Reading out loud.
Yes, out loud. Because a lot of people, they read only with their eyes. So they're not practicing pronunciation. I teach this exercise in my class. So in the next, in 2 weeks, I will give you the oral exam to my students. They have to record a video about them speaking. I'm going to show them a small video and then I'll be asking if they agree or not. So they have to record a video speaking. I do agree with this video because this and that. So I tell them, if I don't understand your speaking, you're going to get bad grades.
Okay, okay.
So that's why you need to do exactly the exercise that I explained to you. I explained to them. So go back, read a book, and then stop and go back and speak out loud, read out loud. So this exercise is going to help them to do this oral examination, because they need to speak in a good pronunciation. Or if I don't understand them, they're going to get bad grades. And I can tell you, that's not hard, okay? This is not hard. It's a very simple exercise. You only needed to do it every day.
Every
Every
Consistency.
day.
If you only do it once in a while, I will do it once in every month. No, you have to do every day for 10 or 15 minutes. It's not hard at all. It's very easy. Find a book that you like to read, topic that you are interested in.
Interesting.
For example, do you like sports?
你感兴趣什么话题的那种书，找一些你感兴趣的书。
So if you like sports, buy a book about sports.
Sports.
If you like cooking, buy a book about cooking. If you like geography, buy a book about countries, geography.
Okay.
You don't have to do this with a book that you don't like it. For example, all this that I'm telling you right now is in my blog post. If you go to my teaching website, I have a post for every exercise that I'm giving you right now. For example, improving English with music, improving English by reading and listening, improving, for example, a lot of students participate in the English speech context. So I remember I went to the speech context, I record the people giving the speech, and I break it down. Oh, this person is a good speaker because, and then I listed, oh, he's having a good posture, good pronunciation, he's a tone of voice. If they speak too low, nobody can hear them. So I give all the things they're doing well. Because sometimes the students go to the speaking context, they don't know what am I supposed to do? How can I get a good grade, right? So I break it down, make it easier. Oh, this is what you're supposed to be doing, right, to get a good grade.
You always post a blog, but why don't you post moments anymore?
Yes, I was doing moments in the WeChat before I bought the license for that website. When I get the website, I stopped doing the moments in the WeChat, and I start doing the posts in the website. The thing is, most of the websites outside of China, they're blocked,
Yeah.
right? When I bought the license for my website, I didn't know that it will work here in China. I was thinking that it would not work. So I was going to do this business for other people, other countries, to buy my material, to buy my courses. But then when I find out that it did work in China, I kind of doing a lot of posts for the Chinese students in this, because I know you guys can see it.
Yeah. But we see WeChat more.
Yeah, I know. But for example, WeChat has a limitation, right? So only 9 pictures. If you put too much text, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But for example, in that website, it's kind of it's more flexible, right? I also can put links. For example, most of my posts there have link to Youku.
Yeah.
So for example, I have recorded many of my classes, or like a speech context, or maybe some activities like a musical festival here, right, or in the playground there. So many of those, they can click in the link and they go and watch it in Youku. And also I do this not only for the students here in China. I start doing this because of my kids. For example, my kids are asking me, "Oh, Dad, how is your life in China? You don't send us pictures, don't talk too much." And then I start making posts, and then I share with my kids. And then, for example, and because of this, it's much easier for me to find a new job if I need it.
New job.
Yes. For example, when I came in China, I didn't have a website. I didn't have any posts. But right now, for example, if I go to a job interview and the person asks me, "Do you have any experience in teaching?" I can tell yes, but I also have something to show. You can go to my blog and you can see me teaching, you can see me giving tips, so they can see my experience. I have something to show, evidence to prove.
Very.
Yes, and this is going to be very important because not many people have things to show in the job interview. So for example, this semester, one of the assignments for my students is to write a blog post about some of experience in college. For example, maybe experience in doing an assignment or participating in a volunteer experience in something else. If they start doing this when they finish school, they might be having, I don't know, 10 posts. And then when they have an experience, yes, I have 3 times I volunteer. Here's my post. You can see the pictures. You can see whatever. They have something to show. And that's important. It's gonna make easier for you to get a job.
But in China, when the job interview, they usually don't see the post. They usually like see the report you made or.
Yeah, but a post,
certification.
for example, a post, it is a kind of a report. For example, I know people doing TikTok, like dancing.
heard.
No, you try to make this blog post more professional,
Yeah.
like giving your experience. What did you learn, right? What was important? What do you think you should improve? Take some pictures with for example, with a director or doing something in the. So it's gonna make the post into like a report.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be important, because you can make it for fun, only for fun, right? But that's okay. Yeah, you can do both ways.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm just the time you arrived at. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think it's about the past career, a career path, or
What about
career.
career? Yes. I'm talking about career as in the job position, career. Okay.
Yeah, I know you last year.
Okay.
And you know, you as a foreigner work in China, but I want to go to abroad, especially America and Canada. So I have a question. As a Chinese, do you know some China or opportunity to work or got internship offer go to abroad, especially America or Canada and Australia? I know leading by from some politics fact.
You need to keep your mind open. For a lot of people feel like the only way they can go abroad is by traveling and paying, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, I don't have money, it's too expensive to go abroad, right? So the same is true for everybody. But for example, when I came here in China, I didn't came here by a touristic visa, right? So I came here by working. Instead of paying to come here, they pay me to come here, right?
Yeah.
So for example, I know a Chinese girl, she graduated from university, and then she found an au pair job. Do you know au pair?
Yeah.
For example, she found a nice family in America. They need somebody to help with their kids in the morning only.
Yeah.
So she was there in the home with the kids in the morning, and she was kind of helping to take care of those kids.
Yeah, I know that.
But then in the afternoon, she was free. She could go do a course. She could do whatever, get to know the city or whatever. And then, this was not a very high-paying job.
Yeah.
But for example, she didn't have to pay rent, and she makes a little money. And the most important thing is her English gets almost perfect, because she was there in America for 2 years.
Yeah.
So when she came back to China, it was so easy for her to find a job because her English was perfect. She found a job in the Alibaba, like a customer care from international clients, and they pay her very well because her English was very good.
Thank you. I already before this time I already did a lot of research about your set. It's not convenient or easy to Chinese considering about a lot of politics factors. So I mean,
So, sorry, what about the politics? What are you saying about politics? I didn't get.
you know CCP, and nowadays the relationship.
They don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want Chinese
they
people to
don't
go
want
abroad.
Chinese people to go abroad.
Okay.
Yeah. And
You mean it's harder to go abroad
yeah,
now?
yeah. Meanwhile, the foreigner want arrive at China is more and more difficult.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless the study of go to abroad, and in another ways or the
So one way I know universities, some universities have agreements. For example, I heard this one has an agreement with the Canberra University. Canberra University. They are here a month ago. They have some, for example, they visit the IT school on the other campus. They have some tents here. Have the agreement. So sometimes the students have 3 years in China and they go in 1 year in Australia, right?
Exchange student.
Exchange student. But for example, this is kind of a, I don't know. It would probably be more expensive, right? Because you have the yes.
Go abroad.
But what I'm trying to say is, you have to keep your mind open. There's so many other opportunities, other ways that you can go abroad. Not only because people feel like if you need the money to go abroad, this is the only way. It's going to be very hard, right? But if you keep your mind open, keep searching, see the opportunities. I remember before I ended up here in China, I was looking for opportunities, and I searched a lot before my opportunity came. For example, I was trying to go to Japan because my sister married this half Japanese guy in Brazil. So my nephew is kind of my nephew has a Japanese blood. So I went to also in Londrina, my city in Brazil. There's a lot of Japanese people. So they have a Japanese consulate in Londrina, and I start going to Japanese consulate, Japanese associations, and they have lots of programs for Brazilian people to go to do internship in Japan. I was going there and watching, and that the program is always for people who have Japanese blood. So if my nephew wants to apply, they would accept him, but not me, because I don't have Japanese blood. So I was going there every time, and then the people there, they kind of, what you're doing here again, right? And I said, I'm here to see if maybe there's an opportunity. But they always ask for Japanese blood. And then one day I stand up, okay, I'm here. Is there any opportunity for non-Japanese? And they start laughing, right? Oh, sorry, no. But then I was not only looking for going to Japan. I was looking Japan because a lot of Japanese in my hometown, right? And then one day I was talking to a Chinese girl through the internet, and we were talking about going abroad. She wants to go abroad, me too. And then she told me, would you be interested in coming to China as a teacher? Because my company is hiring foreign teachers. And then, guess what? I send my resume to her. She picks up my resume, print it, and give it to the human resources. And human resources give me a call, and then the history. I came here. It was so much easier because I talked to her first. Because if I send my resume to the company was receiving thousands of resumes. My resume is just going to be one more. But because she is already an employee of the company, giving the resume to the guy, oh, this is my friend, give him a call, okay? Don't forget, huh? And then next week, oh, did you give him a call? So they gave me a call because of her. And that's why I got a job here. So, for example, this is what I'm telling you. A lot of you are just wasting time and opportunity just because you're not making friends.
I know this culture is popular in some big companies like Google and Microsoft. Yeah, before I did a lot of research before this time. I know like Microsoft and Google, they will considering you don't know any person in this company. They will if you know some person in the company, you will be to the priority list.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, do you know how making friends is going to help you find a job?
So this is a key problem.
But do you know how does it work? For example, do you know how making friends right now with the other students is going to help you find a job?
A little.
But do you know how it works?
Yeah.
Because I can show you how it works. For example, right now, a lot of you are, for example, most of you don't live in Zhengzhou. You come from your city, right? Maybe 200 kilometers from here, maybe another state. You come here, so you live in the dormitory. Everybody's not from here, but right now you're here together. So, for example, if you make friend with her, right? So one day you're gonna finish school, you're gonna go to your hometown, and she's gonna go to her hometown. But you have each other WeChat. You're friends. You talk to sometimes. You know her, right? So she find a job first, right? But she knows that you're kind of what is your major?
Marketing.
Marketing, for example. And now her company is looking for somebody to hire in marketing field. Her field is another one. She's a teacher in that company, whatever. Do you know anyone in marketing? Do you know anyone?
No.
Because if you vouch, if you indicate someone, you're gonna pay you a bonus. Oh, I have a friend, and then she's gonna send you a message. Oh, my company is hiring for marketing. Are you interested? And you said yes, like I did with the girl in China, right? I sent my resume. So you send her resume to her, and she print the resume, give it to human resources, and then human resources give you a call. If they hire you, they're gonna pay her a bonus. So she wants you to be hired. So she's gonna get a bonus, and you're gonna get a job. Win-win, right?
Double win.
Yes, and this happens more. This is more common than you think. For example, my company before coming here, every year they send us a letter. Our company is hiring music teachers, math teachers, English teachers. If you know anyone, you can vouch for them. You can indicate, and if we hire them, you're gonna pay you a bonus at 1,000 yuan. So that's how you making friends is gonna help you find a good job. You don't need to be very close friend. You just need to remember, oh, this guy's a marketing major. So I'm just gonna send him a message. She does not need to be your closest friend at all. This is so true. For example, from time to time I get a message from my own students. For example, my students from 2018, 19, 20, they're already finished. They already graduated. Some of them, for example, from Juzhou, they're in Beijing. I have one student working like a radioactive company, they're kind of building, I don't know, maybe atomic bomb here in China, I don't know. But for example, she went from Juzhou, my student there. Now she's working she's working in Beijing, and she keeps in touch with me. Sometimes she sends me a message, teacher, are you still in China? Do you want to come here in Beijing? There's some schools hiring. I can help you, right? All these things that I'm kind of sharing with you guys here, I made a post. You can go to my website. For example, you can look for networking. So in the networking post, I share how I got my job in China. In the networking, I share about this student who sent me a message once in a while. How are you, teacher? Are you doing fine? Do you wanna come here, Beijing? You have a job for you.
Do you think this is a classic capital mindset or business mindset? I mean,
this is being open-minded for any opportunity that comes to your way. For example, if you have more contacts, more friends, it's going to be easier to do business. It's going to be easier to, I don't know, right? Now people coming to the end of the activity, right? So they come to the beginning and to the end. So what time is it now?
8:50.
Okay.
Có gì ạ?
这还好，就只是只能进行一些很简单的沟通。相比于就是你和这等一下，就相比于你和 native speaker 对话的话，其实我也还远远不够。株洲，
没有
大的。
没有，他说的是九江，他是
株洲吗？是株洲还是九江啊？
不标准，九江。The city you came here before.
The city you mentioned just now is 株洲 or 九江？
Zhejiang.
哦
Zhejiang.
那就
Yes.
是我听错了。
Huh? Huh? What? You want to see if I'm strong? What? What?
No,
Uh,
I touch your clothes.
oh, okay. I thought you're checking if I'm strong.
Actually, I see you. Last year, I don't know you remember me or not.
I'm here 4 years already, so it's a long time. This is the place that I've been staying the most of time since I came in China.
I know the last year you guys always sit on that.
Yes, usually do it. Yeah, we usually did. Yeah.
And I have long time not here.
It's interesting. Before I came here, I was working with another company. They would usually transfer me every 6 months or 1 year. So the maximum I was staying in one place was 1 year, and they transferred me to another city. But when I came here, I changed company, and they said, "Well, if you want to stay here, we can let you stay here." So I'm here for already 4 years.
So for me, I want to go to abroad and study and working. So you know, it's not easy to make friends at abroad. So
That's,
how to?
for example, you're already starting the wrong mindset. I came here the same mindset. Oh, it's not easy. For example, when I came here, oh, it's not gonna be easy for me to make friends with the Chinese people because they don't speak English and I don't speak Chinese. But then I changed that. That was my excuse for not making friends. If you're going with that mindset, oh, it's not gonna be easy, then it's gonna be difficult. But if you go with a different mindset, I'm gonna try anyway, and then you keep trying. Of course, not everyone's gonna be like to be your friend. Like here, for example, today I have a person who's stand up and leave me alone, right? They don't want to talk to me. But I don't mind if somebody does that. I change table. I find another other person, right?
No. Okay.
So bad things are always gonna happen. But you need to have a open-minded. For example, Brazil is very different than China. If you go to Brazil, you're gonna feel, oh, they do a lot of things different here. I'm not used to it, right? You don't have to like or agree, but you have to respect. For example, I tell everybody, when I came here, I'm your guest. I'm not Chinese, and I'm supposed to not to. For example, I don't come here to criticize you. I don't come here to say, oh, we're better than you, right? So if I start doing this, people would not like me. Oh, this is a foreigner is an asshole. I don't want to be his friend. He's a bad person. He's criticizing us. But if you go with an open mind, respecting other cultures, and be the one approaching people, right? You're gonna find good friends for sure.
Yeah, somehow, one time I with my friend from Pakistan, and you know the Pakistan person is not look like the white guy.
Okay.
So when she walked on the street, she always told me I'm not an alien. Yeah. So I know some foreigner in China always have this problem.
So which country would you like to go to? If you can choose.
If we can, in my list, the priority is America.
So why is everybody wants to go to
I
America?
love Trump.
Huh?
I love Trump.
Because most people would like to go to America. Why is that?
Sorry?
Most people always wanted to go to America. Why is that?
Actually, I think from China, considering the CCP. You know, this time the CCP is more and more not free. The people, the person are not can have a good life. We must be say considering the political factors. Yeah.
You mean it's gonna be harder to get a visa?
Yeah.
For no, I mean why
uh,
the most Chinese person choose America want to go? It's because considering the you must be see the America actually have the more high development and
okay.
considering the Chinese society environment and the politics
Okay.
environment is not suitable. It's not comfortable for Chinese person.
Because there's a lot of
Especially,
there's a
you
lot
know-
of Chinese people in Brazil as well.
Especially let us can't good life. So I don't like CCP.
You don't like?
Definitely not like dislike. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not free. We can't say the truth. The CCP always told always public the fake news.
I understand you. Okay.
And the CCP always push the person who tell the truth.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I understand.
Yeah.
But for example, you notice when a student like you starts to talking to me about politics, I try to avoid the topic. Because for example, if you say something bad, you're Chinese. But if I say something bad, I am the foreigner.
Yeah.
Who is kind of a, I don't want to be that bad foreigner,
I know.
right?
But I
And
always
actually, I'm not lying. My life here is good. So I have a good job. I love my job as a teacher. I make friends here a lot. I love the food, right? I'm always around students. I love my job here. You can notice. For example, I am the only foreigner who come to the English corner. I have I don't know 5 other teachers who are my neighbor. I invite them. Oh, today we're gonna have English corner. Do you want like to come? They said yes, we will go. But I never saw
Yeah,
I never
I
saw
already
them here,
suffer in
right?
I already suffer in the CCP's rappers. So I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not the member. I just a citizen,
Okay.
and I hope I can as fast as
我是自拍，你说读的那一段英语还背景，还是所有人我都要。
especially the maybe European and
You wanna go to abroad just to have an experience and come back to China, or do you wanna leave China forever? What's your
maybe I want to go to PR in get a PR in country and not change the national.
okay?
I always the Chinese citizen, but I want to get a PR even Hong Kong.
But Hong Kong is considered part of China now, right?
Yeah.
They're even having the same system now. There's not, for example, there was a
Not
time.
same system.
There was a time when there's one country, two system. But now they have the same system, right?
No. Two systems.
It's not a system.
It's
The
still
Hong
two
Kong
system?
The Hong Kong still run the capital system.
But they lose a lot of rights that they did have before, but now they don't have anymore. That's why I'm saying there's almost the same system.
Now the Hong Kong have their own.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they could do it before, but now they can't. So that's why I'm saying now they have almost the same system.
Kind of still two systems.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's completely equal.
Yeah.
But they did lose a lot of things that they could do it before, now they can't. For example, one country that really is two systems is Taiwan and China. Taiwan is very different.
Yeah. I will choose Taiwan.
But for example, I try to avoid talk to Taiwan too much.
Yeah.
Because, for example, I went to Philippines in my summer vacation. And then on the shopping mall, I was eating the KFC. I met two Chinese girls. One is from China, mainland, and the other one is from Taiwan. and I took a picture with them, and then they told me I'm from China mainland and I'm from Taiwan, and then I took a picture and put if you go to the website my post, right, so if you saw their picture below those two girls I said from Taiwan and from China. This is what they told me, right? I'm from Taiwan, I'm from China. I put exactly as they told me. But then I got a backlash from the students. Oh, Taiwan and China are the same. Why are you saying one from China, other one from Taiwan? But that's okay. I got a backlash from the students. But on one day, my supervisor called me. Teacher, please erase that picture.
Sorry?
She asked me to erase that picture because it's very sensitive. We don't want to.
So
Yeah.
sensitive.
And then I kind of erased that from Taiwan, from China. I leave the picture. I leave the picture there, but I erased from Taiwan and from China.
Especially the she opening his 3 turns, so more and more sensitive. So wrong way.
Yeah.
I have some friends from New York. He told me America is not good there.
Yeah, no country is perfect.
Yeah.
No country is perfect.
I think Australia or the north of Europe is the best. I like the north of Europe, and it's like England. England is not north of Europe. I mean, it's so cold and always don't have the sun.
Yes, I live in Canada for 2 years. Very, very cold. The winter is very big, and the temperature goes below 40.
It's more easier to be depressed.
Yes.
You update your blog recently?
I made a post I think yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, a lot of people are asking me about food, right? Do you like Chinese food? I post the most common place that I eat in the canteen. Of course, this is changed from year to year, but right now these are, if you see my last post, I took pictures of the egg noodle in the 3rd floor, the burger also,
By the way, I remember your first language is not English, right?
not English, Portuguese.
Yeah. So, you have recently I'm traveling about the English reading.
Sorry, what's the question again?
I'm preparing a English exam. I'm traveled by the English reading.
So what about it?
The reading part in the exam.
I mean, my reading skill is not good.
Reading skill is not good?
Yeah. Very bad.
So you need to practice more.
I mean,
For example, but people don't practice because they don't enjoy the practice, right? So you need to practice with something that you enjoy. For example, this exercise that I was explaining to him about reading a book. If you read a book that you don't like it, you don't want to read it. But for example, now you're reading a book of the topic that you enjoy, that you wanted to know more. Oh, I'm learning about this, I enjoy it, I wanted to know more. So it's going to be easier for you to do the exercise. And sometimes it's a matter of start doing it. If you make into a routine, you're going to be, for example, people say this, right? Sometimes doing exercise is hard because you don't want to get out of bed. But as you start doing it, right, every day it's going to be easier. You need to start doing it.
okay.
Find a book that you enjoy, any topic, buy a book that you enjoy reading, and then it has to be a book in English, it has to be a book with the audio file. And then listen for 10 minutes every day. Listen 10 minutes, go back and read those 10 minutes that you listen. And then you're going to see a lot of words that you don't know, but by listening you know how to pronounce the words. But when you're reading, you try to remember how you listen. So, and then you're gonna be learning vocabulary. You're gonna be improving in listening and also improving pronunciation,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
For example, every language has 4 skills. Every time you practice, one enforces the other, but you need to practice all of them.
Okay. I know. I'm preparing that.
The most difficult one for every student here is speaking.
Yeah.
Because, for example, you can do reading by yourself, you can watch shows, you can read, you can write, but they tell me, most students, I don't have any friend to practice speaking. And that's why a lot of students here, they don't speak well. They maybe write better, they listen better, than they speak. But I tell them, you're mistaken, because you don't need a foreign friend to practice. You can practice with your classmates.
Fortunately, I have a lot of friends
Mm.
at abroad.
I understand.
So-
Yeah, it's, for example, for you it's gonna be easier, right? Because you have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
They don't speak Chinese, right?
Hmm.
So you're forced to speak in English with them.
Yeah, even they are both Chinese.
Yes.
We will always take the video.
Because if you
English.
practice with another Chinese person, let's say you don't know how to say something, you go back to Chinese.
Sorry.
For example, if you're practicing with a Chinese person, if you don't know how to say something, you're gonna go back to your native language.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for example, with me, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
So you need to find a way. You go to the dictionary. You end up learning how to express, right? Because you try to find a way to say something.
Okay. You can use another language.
Huh?
Another language.
Yeah.
You mean Portuguese?
Unless the first language.
Portuguese.
I mean, do you know the third language?
The what language?
Unless the first language and
okay.
English, do you know another?
No. I don't know any other.
You said have Spanish.
No. Spanish.
listen.
Spanish are
Spanish. You can
similar to
understand.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
So because I speak Portuguese, I can understand Spanish,
Yeah.
but I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the Deutsch, Deutsch 的英语是
Germany.
For example,
Germany.
I can give you a few
Germany.
examples. For
Germany.
example,
你也学德语。
bom
Okay.
dia is Portuguese. Buenos dias is Spanish. Very similar, right?
Yeah. And also I'm learning French.
Okay.
Okay.
French.
法语，他在学法语、德语。
法语。
That's similar.
For example, Spanish, French, Italian, they have the same roots.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier for a person who speaks Portuguese to learn those French or Spanish or Italian. But for example, Chinese and Portuguese has nothing to do with one another. Completely different, right?
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have some friends in Germany and French and Switzerland.
Okay.
Can you speak Chinese?
No. I just know a few words in Chinese, just a few words.
Such as 就是大家好。
你好，大家好，不客气，再见，谢谢，筷子
That's too
Nice.
much.
Okay.
yeah,
Chopsticks.
chopstick, yeah.
You have any questions?
Have you ever been to any famous scenic spots in China?
I have been, for example, when I arrive in Beijing, but just stay there for one day. My first city was Changsha, Juzhou, Huzhou, Jiujian. Now here's Zhangzhou, and I also gave a lecture in Guilin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very good.
I have been to Hong Kong as well.
I have 我去过南京。I have been go to Nanjing.
Nanjing, no Nanjing. I have been to Wuhan as well.
Nanjing is very close to Shanghai. I
Shanghai.
guess.
I have been to Shanghai
Yeah,
for a
I
few
know.
days too, but I never been to Nanjing. Nanjing was the capital, right?
Yeah.
In
the
before, right?
Yeah,
now it's
Jiangsu
still-
province.
Oh, it's still the capital?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not still.
Ah.
It's not the capital of
Ah, ah.
China.
Oh,
It's
okay.
of the Jiangsu
Jiangsu
province.
province.
Yeah, I was reading about it because the invasion Japan, right? They have a they have
Yeah,
this
yeah,
famous
yeah,
book,
yeah.
the massacre of Nanjing. Nanjing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read that too.
I have another thing. I have to go.
Okay,
Bye.
nice to talk to
See you
you.
next time.
I think I'm gonna go too, right? It's almost 9.
哦，你在这儿啊？
Huh?
是。Hello teacher。
Hello?
刚你跟他聊天吗？
没有那个男生。
Sir, what's your name?
Huh? My name is Gameiro.
Amilo.
Gameiro.
Camilo.
Yes.
Okay, Camilo.
一直在这儿吗？
我朋友圈跑进来，然后看到他在，他说不太好，不能翻译出来。
我也觉得，我刚刚听见
something about politics，呀，
怎么不能翻译？
说的不太好的东西。
It's quite unusual to hear a student criticizing CCP. I almost never saw that.
Avoid to talking that topic. So. You know
For example,
Eminem?
in my country, in the United States, it's very common. People, they criticize the government openly
Yeah.
because there is no. But here in China, it's different, right?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can criticize like
In closed doors,
yeah.
only with your very close friends, something like that, but not openly, right?
Yeah, no. You know Eminem?
Eminem,
The
like
rapper?
okay, I have heard about it.
Is her?
Is that her?
Yeah.
Ah,
你知道
yes,
艾
cute.
米纳姆是一个说唱歌手。
动漫怎么说？
艾米 A N I， 我让我不会读。艾米？
我问他喜不喜欢日本的动漫。
She wanna ask you, do you like Japanese anime?
Japanese what?
Cartoon.
Cartoon? Anime, like anime?
Yeah,
Anime?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch it too much.
哦。
Why are you asking? Do you like it?
Yeah.
So, how do you access that? By internet? Did you buy anime books or like cartoons? Did you watch the
你
internet?
咋看书还是看从网上
B
看
站。
？Bilibili.
Huh?
Bilibili.
Ah, Bilibili.
Bilibili.
Ah,
You know that?
I know Bilibili. I don't have an account to Bilibili.
好，看一下。
It's kind of like YouTube.
Okay.
你是外语专业的吗？不是，但你英语好好。谢谢。
书店里bookstore。
I need to go.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will miss the bus.
Okay. I will go to several. It's about time.
Today
Huh?
I go to a bookstore and looking 动漫书。
Do you buy books? Anime books?
No.
Oh, no?
These books are so expensive.
Oh, I see.
So I not buy it.
Okay.
要给你看一下动漫。
The only reason I don't buy books because I cannot carry them.
为啥行？
Books are the heaviest thing that someone like me can have. Because, for example, I'm traveling a lot. If I go back to Brazil, if I have a too heavy luggage,
没听懂。
I cannot take them with me. I'm saying that I don't buy books because it's this is the heaviest thing I can
Yeah.
buy it. For example, if I buy books here, probably I'll have to leave it here because, for example,
太不走是
I
吧？
only have 20 kilos to the luggage in the airplane.
Yeah.
23 kilos.
It's too heavy.
I only buy ebooks.
哦
ebooks
哦
in
电
the
子书。
yes,
Oh,
Kindle books, ebooks. Yes.
you're so smart.
Well, it's the other way I cannot carry them with me, right?
软工，
软件工程
对，软件工
什么
程，
方向？
智能制造，
智能制造。你们是不是有个半导体专业新设了？
对，新设
你是，理学院的吗？
不是，
你是软件学院的？
管工的，
管理工程。
哦。
黄老师那个管的。Mr. Camilo, can we have
A picture.
picture?
Okay, let's take a picture.
Oh, then let me find.
我觉得。
我找不到了。哦，这个。OK。哎，弄反了。
或者我给你。
Yeah.
你帮我拍吧。
Oh, okay.
你俩站在灯光下去。
哇。
哎，你们俩这么拍。
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
It's my first come here, so I'm very nervous.
No, don't be nervous. But for example, the good thing is you overcome and you came to me and talked to me like, for example, the other girl I was telling, she was nervous too, but she went away.
Oh, okay.
So good that you came here and talked.
Okay.
Don't be nervous. No reason to be nervous.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. Very nice being here with you guys. I
Have a
always
good night.
I always appreciate students like you who come here. Like I wanted to be friends and talk.
Okay. Okay.
My life is so much better because of students like you.
Okay.
Yes.
Wish you have a good time. Good night.
Okay. All right. See you guys. Bye bye.